guys, hammock camp, and heading out to the beach location. It's up this neck of the woods, if I can get the castle on there for you. It's further away in the video, but we're just heading up that way, heading up there, and then round a wee bit, and but oh, I'm going to let you see what the shore is like up here. About 43, 44 kilometres an hour. Can't remember what that was. No kilometre. Kilometres an hour. That's the speed of the wind. I can't remember what the miles per hour. Probably about 22. But you can. It's windy, but it's not that bad. I guess it's bad when it kind of straight on in the wind. Unfortunately, the tide's in for me, so that's going to be a bit of navigating. There's the sea there. That's a windy one. And this big Tarp, the 4x4 MC. Oh, it was massive when I put it up in the studio, and it was like the full length of the room. I think it's a bit overkill, but on a night like this, or a day like this, that size of tarp is going to come in very handy, and I guess it'll be very versatile as well. I'm hoping the sound on this is good. We're getting major wind sound, but I'll proceed on to the next phase and catch up with you later. Bye. Take it easy. Yeah, I was a wee bit wrong with that. The wind is pretty intense. Must have been a wee bit lighter when I was up on the grassier bit. That's me past the Greening Castle. Lovely. Oh, how do I navigate? Oh, there we go. Lovely big castle up there. It's a bit derelict, but it's a castle nonetheless, historic. And I've dropped my stick. Thankfully this backpack isn't as heavy as I thought, and also I was fortunate enough to get a bit of a lift halfway through, so I didn't have to walk full length. I'm only walking half of the way, but a wee bit more to go and then I'll be there. It's hella warm. I'm pretty sure temperature will probably be about 11. I'll check on the weather, but I'm pretty warm with what I'm wearing. The wind isn't making me feel cold. The rain isn't super heavy at the moment. It could be later, or it could be in a wee while. It could change pretty quickly. Backpack's fairly light, bulky, but it's still fairly light. I thought it was going to be super heavy, but that's me going to go on, and I'll catch you later when I'm at the place with the tarp. Okay guys, bye now. Hey there, another check-in on this windy walk day. I think this spot here has got a bit of a kind of like calm area. It's kind of, that bit's sheltered on the wind. It's sheltered on the wind, but the walk along, it was, I mean, it probably took me twice the amount of time and the effort to get through the wind. Don't get me wrong, it's a nice pleasant challenge. I didn't bring the dog on this occasion because the dog would have just been too much to deal with, having the wind and stuff like that. The good thing about this is the weather kind of challenges you, and it says you really want to do this, and like if you kind of get through it, it's kind of rewarding. I'm sweating like heck, and I can't wait to get this big jacket off and let my sweat dry off a little bit. But yeah, now that I'm here at this bit, I'm feeling pretty good. The wind is pretty powerful. That's part of the, like, you don't do it, you don't enjoy it, you know what I mean? Yeah, I'm gonna get this tarp up once I get to the next bit. Alright, catch you later, bye. Hey, got myself here and get that jacket off, Jeez, you can see the sweat. Hopefully that'll dry out pretty soon. As long as the rain stays off, I'm going to get the tarp up. I think this is going to go, I think this tarp's going to be basically tree to tree. I don't think there's going to be any breathing space tide wise, but that's a good thing. My only problem is I've kind of got some trees in the way. I'm maybe fully extending it, so it's probably going to be like a hard wall slope and then porch it. But I'll get to it. I'm here. It's definitely sheltered from the wind here. There is a wind and a breeze, I think, thankfully, because of the direction. Piece can all see the way the wind is on the trees there. It's going that way, and it's just kicking in here and kind of breezing through. There's the kind of view. Well, an attempt has been made to put this tarp up, and geez, oh, it is a tarp and a half. I've just put like 4 sides out, guideline up, basic stuff, really basic setup. It's not going to be the setup, but my mind's in overdrive with the sort of possibilities of what this fucking tarp can do, man. It's just so mind-boggling at the moment. Different for a sort of a person who uses tarps quite a lot to this scale. I can't ever see me using this out in a solo camp. Definitely great for groups and maybe like a double hang or something like that. Don't get me wrong, I'm enjoying it and I'm going to have a fun time puzzling my brain with the puzzles of the possibility of this tarp can be, but I think I'm going to have to like sit there with it, look at it, ponder over it. I've done a sort of just a tarp, half folded up. From this point here, I folded up into the inside and just attached that into my ridgeline toggle. Ridgeline's pretty bouncy. I wish I could do these things a bit more to it. I know paracord's got a lot of spring in it, but I thought paracord's been used time and time again. But this is mind blowing at this tarp. It's both fantastic, daunting, and when I first whipped it out, I thought, this is kind of too much for one man to be dealing with, which it is. Unless you're using it as a bivvy and all that kind of carry on. For hammock camping, the tarp, I mean, it's like a full like single, it's bigger than a fucking prison cell, that is. So yeah, it looks cool, it looks massively cool. I'll try and kind of like walk away a wee bit and you can, there it is. Oh, it looks pretty small there, but that's like, woo, that's the tarp. You want to get the creme de la creme of tarps? DD 4x4. Any colour, well, not any colour, as long as you want it in olive grey, coyote, and the MC camo. I like the MC camo. Hopefully nobody can see me up here. Loads of tie-outs. Now, I could read the spec. You'd be better getting the spec. If you're really interested in a hammock like this, get the spec. Tie-outs are like, woo! Fold it, tie it, flip it, porch it, door it. You could do so much with this tarp. I need to get it set up better for the wind up in this location. That's another thing you take into consideration. If your trees are in the right location, if the width, you need, it's a wide open space tarp. This you need a lot of space for it to be able to pull it out and stretch it the way you need to. I mean, I was scared by wee dinky trees growing up now and again, which are great for like when you're just hanging here and you can use them as like propping stuff onto and all that. But the space up here isn't doing this tarp any justice. I think if it was in a more forestry type place, this is like wild trees and stuff like that. I'm going to go on to the next phase and I'll catch you guys later. I'm just going to sit here, think about it. Bye for now. Alright. Oh, okay then. I've not changed the setup as such. I'm still using the 4 tie-outs, but I've changed the direction because I realised that the wind was just channeling up through it and it wasn't utilising the tarp for blocking the wind. So I've changed it so that I'll flip this round. There we go. There's the tarp in a bit of better glory. Still kind of pondering what to do, but thankfully I've shielded myself from the wind. Just chose 2 different trees. Could do it with this tree being out the road. See what I can do about that later. But the wind was fair blowing at that when I was moving it, and it's still wafting about. I still need to tie it down a bit better. It's catching rain when the rain showers a little bit, but other than that, I said I'm no use it. I want to jump at using it if I could get away with something a bit smaller, lightweight. Yeah, but for now, back to the testing and the possibilities. Later, guys. Hey, all well there. This is the next bit that I've done after I rearranged where it's going to be, so that I'm well shielded from the wind. I'm actually hoping it rains tonight because I think this is going to do its job 100%. The setup is still a sort of it's a porch mode. I just have it lowered down at the front. Still very vertical at the back. Probably a bit of, I don't know, mangles, so I'd just be making a fool of myself if I tried to see that one. But it's at an angle, and it's still massive. It's still fucking big. It doesn't get any smaller. So I'll kind of do a walkthrough if you want to kind of come in and see what's inside. Here we've got the cloak room, hanging a jacket. Now this could be me blowing fucking wind up my own ass, but I think if you hang like stuff at the end, it will still block any sort of the wind or the draft coming in. So like, as long as I'm not using that jacket, and if it's hanging there, it should restrict airflow coming through, because this side is where the wind's coming from, kind of like that way, but it can swing in there as well. When you kind of look to this area, that's kind of like freer wind. So and I'm standing, I'm 6'2", and I've got this probably up to about there, and I can stand touching here. Obviously this side's this side's totally different because it's set up to kind of shield me from the wind on that side. There's the hammock set up there. Don't think I'll be able to give a good shot of the hammock because it's kind of shielded, so I'll step outside. Well, this is the kind of exit way. Got my rucksack hanging up there. This is it's a handy wee trick I found. You get like a toggle, get some paracord through like a coat hanger. It's a neat wee trick, and it keeps it at the height so that I'm not kind of leaning over, bad back and all that, so you don't want to be kind of crouching over. So everything, as best as I can be, is to a kind of like a standing height. And I guess where this is where this kind of tarp has its advantages. It gives you the luxury of being standing up in the height, and it's probably about what that looks like, about a foot off the ground. So I mean, I can feel the draft going over my ankles, but when I'm standing in here and I've only got my sort of goose down body warmer, synthetic top on, and I'm comfortably warm standing here watching all this flapping about as if there's some like wild wind outside. So there's the setup from the exterior. That's what I thought would work for me, and I made it so that when I'm in the hammock, I might have a fire tonight. I need a new cameraman. No, that's not going to work. Where that tree stump is, out to here. Sorry guys for all this jiggling a bit. Out to here is where the fire is going to be, possibly. So that when I come into this side here, I'm going to just sit in the hammock and I get myself in nice and cosy, and then I can swing round and see what the fire's doing, and it'll project a bit of heat into here as well, which is a good thing. So I think my hammock's set up the way that I want it. Thankfully, if I need to, I'm not going to be like up in the gusts of winds. I'll be shielded and I can set it up as I please. Thanks to the 4x4 DD Tarp. I like it. I like it when it's up. I love the amazement of the shielding from the wind, and obviously it'll work for the rain. There's no two ways about that. And the versatility, like being able to like have one wee bit open and another bit down and a full back down, or just there's so much you could do with this DD Tarp. It's amazing. When I unfolded it in the studio, there was no way I was getting that back into that bag the same way that it came out of the bag. I used my Vercost Evolution 400 stuff sack and just stuffed it into there. I've not got the means to fold it. There's no way it's foldable. I don't know if they would address that in the future, so that they just give you like a nice good soft stuff sack that you can pull it out, pop it in, because there's no way it's a foldable foldable tarp. It's foldable, but you need a football field to fold this thing, man. Apart from that, it's a love-hate relationship at the minute. I love the possibility of this tarp. Should I have went for a 3-3, which is only what is it, 3 meters? I'd be guessing at my feet. I know a yard's about 3 foot. Anyway, I'll look into that back when I've got access to it. So guys, happy camping, and don't tell anybody I'm out here. Catch you later, bye bye.